Alright, gonna clean the chimney today. I got the soot eater. Thing's pretty simple. Just a bunch of these fiberglass rods. It's got those weed whacker strings on there. This thing's pretty cool. It's got these little push buttons. You just push the button in. That locks them together. And some stoves you can go in through the front and this thing's supposed to snake around the chimney. I don't do that. I take this thing off. I clean it outside separate. I vacuum out my stove when there's no hot coals in there. And then outside I got a little place underneath the chimney that I can put this in and clean the chimney out. So that's what I'm going to do today. Alright, so we'll start right down here. And you keep doing that till you reach the top. So the way this chimney sweep has the different length bristles, it's got longer ones on the top, or for the top, for the cap. So when you get up to the cap, the longer ones reach all the sides. It's supposed to clean that cap out really good. We'll spend a little time on that. I think I got a lot of shit in the cap. A lot of soot in the cap. And it's kind of slowing down my draft. Yeah. So this winter has been very cold and I've been working a lot of hours. And I was doing the thing that you really don't want to do. I mean, it was good seasoned firewood for the most part. But I was doing a long cold burn. Not cold, but the stove was kind of choked down all day. Then I come home, I burn a hot fire for a while. And then at night, it'd be choked down all night. And then in the morning, I'd restoke the fire, let it go all day again. Because it's choked down for so long, I get a lot of creosote. And you want to stay on top of that. It's not the most ideal way to run a stove, but it's kind of the only option I had if I wanted to heat with wood this winter. Just spin it till no more shit falls out. It's that simple. Feels like that's the cap right there. We're gonna hear it rain and stuff. That's because I'm under a metal roof that I'm air drying some lumber in. I think I got it as good as I can get it. All right, so if you put that point right in the hole of the button, push it in and push down, it gives you a gap. That helps. So last time I did this, I put the drill on it again every time on the way out. But I didn't get much more debris because I cleaned it on the way in. So this time, just take it apart, right into the bag. All done. Yep, don't try using a jackknife. Definitely use this Allen key. Don't throw it out. Because that point is what you need to get right in that little button. Probably says that in the directions. But I didn't read the directions. So this is the pile of shit I got. I'll throw that into the compost pile. You see anything up there? Just the light at the end of the tunnel? That's what we see. The light at the end of the tunnel this winter. Get rid of all this snow. Cabin fever set in hard. We need to get out and do stuff. The snow works out nice for holding that camera though. The adjustable snowy tripod. So I got this little button here and a little J notch. Just line them up. Goes right in. 1/4 inch turn. Click. Done. Alright, let's take off that black pipe on the inside and we'll clean that out. That's the stuff that catches on fire. Get that cleaned up. And we have no worries after that. Went outside, cleaned this pipe out. Didn't press record. Thing's wicked clean now. It's too bad. That was some good live action. Vacuum out those holes in the back. That's where the secondary burn happens. When you shut the top damper, all the gases escape through the back and get reburned. Or burned better. I just used a little screwdriver to get in those holes and clean them out. Only one needed it. The rest of them were all open. All right. Black pipe's clean. Stove is clean. Just gotta vacuum out right there. And I can put it back together and we're in business. Get this baby cooking. A little more cleanup around the wood stove. I'll get a fire going, and that's how I clean my chimney. I put those on there. They let me know if this pipe's too hot. I got this one on here, lets me know if the stove's too hot. I like burning it right around 600 degrees, so that's pegged all the way over here between the red and the green. Heats the house up good. Get a little draft going. Leave the door open a crack. I think it'll be going hot in no time. That's how I clean my chimney. Thanks for watching.